us look at another quantity associated with such kind of flows. As we considered the flow rate, now we consider the kinetic energy associated with the fluid in the pipe. To determine this, let us consider the small kinetic energy of one element. Again we consider a small annulus of radius r and thickness dr, which has the cross-sectional area as 2 pi r dr. This is the area considered for analyzing the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, as we know, is nothing but half mv square. This is the kinetic energy. Now m here is nothing but rho times the volume. Volume is nothing but 2 pi r dr times L. This L being the length of the pipe. So dke, or the small kinetic energy associated with such an annulus, is going to be half times rho times volume, which is 2 pi r dr times L into v square. V, as we found out earlier, was Pr to the power 4 by 4 eta L into 1 minus r square by capital R square. This is the equation that will be giving us the value of kinetic energy. So we need to integrate it from 0 to r. This will give us kinetic energy being equal to, we are taking all the constant outside, so we will be having this 2 gets cancelled off, so rho into pi into L. From v square we will be having Pr to the power 4 by 4 eta L whole square integral of 0 to r 1 minus r square by capital R square times whole square into r dr. This is what we will be having. If we evaluate this integral, I am not doing it for the sake of your purpose. Let us keep it a task for you to solve this integral and verify the result what I am giving right now. So the result what we get is kinetic energy being equal to rho pi L by 6 into V naught square, V naught being nothing but this quantity, this square into r square. Now if you look at it, there will be this pi into r square term. This is the cross-sectional area of the entire pipe. This times L will give me the volume contained by the pipe. That times rho will give us the mass of the fluid present in the pipe at any instant. So this quantity is nothing but 1 by 6 times m times V naught square. This is our kinetic energy. Now if we look at it, let us write it in terms of this format, half mv square. So if we write it in terms of half mv square, we have half m V naught square into 1 by 3. If we combine these two terms, what we get is half m into V naught by root 3 whole square. We also know from kinetic theory of gases that the RMS velocity, or rather I should say the kinetic energy of any substance or molecule, is given by half into m into the Vrms square. So this quantity becomes the Vrms. RMS represents the root mean square velocity. Now if we consider the frictional force on the fluid, on the pipe by the fluid, we will be getting another quantity that is also very important in case of our analysis. So now we will find the frictional force or the viscous force on the pipe by the fluid. That is nothing but the force is going to be equal to eta times the cross sectional area into the velocity gradient. This is what we have. Now, what are these quantities going to be equal to? These quantities are now going to be equal to the velocity gradient is going to be equal to what we have at the center line, that multiplied with some cross sectional area, the surface area. If you evaluate this, say you evaluate this yourself. If you evaluate this, you will find, this is your task to verify that this quantity becomes equal to this quantity. Into the cross sectional area, which is this. Please evaluate this by yourself and verify this. If you are able to verify this, you will be in a state to identify all these equations or all these conditions for many such geometries and not only for cylinders.